Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of We Died Too Much. In TGL's Monday Corner, we will be starting the 5th case of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'm not sure if we had talked about this on the stream before, but the original game only had 4 cases, and it was supposed to end with Edgeworth's case, which would have been like what I would assume would be a really good end. So I'm kind of excited to see what kind of case we're playing today. I'm just gonna start now, but I'm pretty sure I remember I played this one case before because I got the order wrong. I don't really remember what happened in it though, so it's gonna still be new for me regardless. Ooh, that's a very short blade. Oh, I guess not that short. Graphics feel so different, though. I feel like I know that mask. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. Whoa, 2 months is a long time for no trials, okay. I've had offers, but none I took. Oh, okay, that is, until the day that girl showed up. I guess you needed a break, Phoenix. I can see that. Those are pretty stressful cases. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally! Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Yeah, I recognize her. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. Famous defense attorney Mia Fey. You think I look like a Mia? Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are? The coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, the defense attorney. Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright! The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you're Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time. But... please, you had to help. It's my sister. Oh, the resemblance is uncanny. Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much! My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Okay, alright, let's hear you out. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of, jumpy, or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait! Only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Great, another future professional in training. Right, what's this about? So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow. So quick! How do you investigate for, like, tomorrow? Okay. My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I mean, you're a scientific investigator for forensics, right? You'll help us out, right? I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there is a witness. Just talk to her. You had to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but... that's interesting. How does she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? I mean, she's kind of already grown up. Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Hi Elaine, welcome. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, you can't really judge anymore. I mean, I always thought like Kelly was a girl's name, but I knew a classmate who was a guy who was Kelly, and then I realized that's there's some male Kellys out there. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I guess detention center now. But yeah, I was kind of delayed in the stream because I had to like go to a work dinner, which I didn't think was gonna last that long. Neither did my friend slash coworker. But then here we are, and then the funny thing is, I don't know why, but after eating, I'm still hungry, so I might have to do a midnight snack later. Is the bellboy here again? Here the opening is on a second branch outside the city. Gods, the bellboy was staring right at me. Oh, the bellboy's still there. He's a jolly fellow. You can't hate the bellboy. Look at the steel samurai on the wall. Maya stuck it up here on the day that she left. Oh, so she finally did. Yes, midnight snack. Woohoo! I didn't have the heart to take it down. I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients, though. Oh, we went to Sawmill, and then I got the risotto, because I wasn't feeling particularly, like, fancy, but then I also felt that risotto is always nice. I don't know, I have a thing for risotto, even though they're not always, like, amazing. It's, like, hit and miss sometimes, depending on who cooks it. But it was pretty good today, it's just... I felt like it was light, that's all, you know? It was a light... But maybe I'm eating more nowadays. Because I gotta be ramping up some supply, right? So, need more energy. Yes, Plant Charlie. Sometimes I feel like they don't cook it hard enough, or maybe sometimes it's just salted too much. I don't know, like, you can, like, mess up rice. I'm pretty sure. Even with a rice cooker, you can mess up rice depending on, like, the amount of water you put in. Difficult looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one, and it made my head hurt. And then you wonder how he became a defense attorney. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand, then my foot hurt too. Yes, desk. I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking it. I had to at least dust it off once in a while. Yeah, and I feel like minus maybe the steaks that had like the bread thing, most of the dishes were kind of small anyway, which was kind of surprising. I kind of didn't expect that restaurant to have smallish entrees. But that's okay. That's okay. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. Got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this year? Understood, ma'am. Oh my god. Do you work for her? What was that all about? Inflation? Oh, hi T, did we summon you with food talk? Yeah, well, we were talking about food, because the reason why I was streaming so late was because I went to a dinner. It was like work related, because our regional manager is retiring. I think she retires like a few days before I'm back to work actually, so whoever was under her jurisdiction kind of like showed up at this surprise retirement dinner for her. Should I be named? Okay, no, it's actually not that bad. Anyways, so I was invited as well, and we showed up, and then she was surprised. Did I say it? Yes, it was Sawmill. Down Calgary Trail. Yeah, it was nice seeing her about to cry. So we had dinner, and I chose the risotto, which was one of the, I guess, less costly items on the menu, and it tasted good. Service was great. I've always went there only for, I think, like the Sunday brunches with my family on special occasions, so I usually get like, you know, pretty full by paying like a little bit more than what I like paid for tonight, but I ended up like after sitting around for a while kind of hungry again, so that's why I feel like after the stream I might get like a late night snack or something. But I also realized I've been snacking a lot more lately. Like back then I wasn't snacking as much as before, but you know, lots of milk production's going on, I guess. I'm allowed to eat more, which is nice. I love food. Snack, 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 snack. I was also able to use my Dairy Queen coupon to get the buy one get one. That's kind of nice. Although that's not what I'm going to be snacking on. I kind of like hot foods sometimes for snacks, like savory stuff. Speaking of which, I'll probably get some chicken. Ooh, yeah. I should probably go and see if they still have any Spy Family Uno cars. I mean, I already got one from T and Dino for my birthday at one point, so like, I don't really need to, but they're different, right? So I should probably try and collect them. I'm not really interested in the other ones, but we'll see. Maybe I'll go to the one near T's house. Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come. Perhaps my memory is failing? Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow, and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you. Wow, that resemblance is also very uncanny. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? How do you know me? Hey, how do you know me? That's what I just said. Still looking for Anya? Oh, Oh, Bakugo is kind of nice. Well, if I see it, I will let you know. Not that I frequent McDonald's often enough, but if I see it, I will let you know. Or I'll just pick it up. Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. Ooh, pho would be nice. There's a cheap pho place in the west side, but I don't know if it's worth going that far, so you might as well just kind of stay within the city vicinity. But pho is nice, especially like on a colder season. Oh, also like Little Lamb is open now, and like the reviews on Instagram seem really good, so I feel like that would be another place to go check out. You're a prosecutor? She's dressed like really military for a prosecutor. 2 sisters. 1 a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Anna, I mean, they're just like... are. Come on, Elaine, come over here. We'll get pho together. I'll even get you like the gigantic one from Miss Saigon. Yeah. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Okay, let's see. If you would care to talk to me, then we should talk. There's something you should know from the start. Which is? The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect? Suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? It took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. It's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. My, that was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? Your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim? Ooh, yes, the Malahang is really nice. Like, I would go back, like I said, but I would probably... Okay, sorry, I gotta take a break from the game and let you guys know. I went to, Perfect Meatball, which is a very interesting name for a restaurant, and you know, like, you just basically, like, grab, like, a giant metal bowl, and then you, like, load up on ingredients you want, and then they'll cook it for you, and then you just choose your soup, right? So they have, like, they're, like, house-made malatang, which people, like, were really raving about, and it was actually recommended on the menu. But I didn't have my glasses on when I went up and asked them for, like, the malatang, and for some reason, I, like, forgot what the actual name was. So when I was looking at the menu on the top, like, and I just quickly glanced at it to, like, choose my, like, soup, I chose the classic one, which is not the one that they were raving about on IG, so I kind of missed out on trying the one that, like, was popular. And it still tasted really good, but also because of all like the numbing and like how like spicy it was overall and how big of like a pot I had to share. My stomach ended up kind of like being on fire afterwards. Yeah, bone broth was great. But yeah, malatang I don't usually get just because of how intense it is, but it tasted pretty good. I would definitely go again. It was not as bad as the mala beef noodle soup I had in one of the cafeterias in the Chinese University of Hong Kong back when I did the study abroad thing. Because that one, it built up. It got spicier and spicier and spicier until like I was like dying. But this one was okay. It just didn't feel good overall after you finish eating it because it was like intense, but I think it tasted good. An investigator with the police department in Hydratables, you should try it with us. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department would consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. I wonder why she's giving up so easily. Okay, have a good night, Elaine. So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, right? Huh? In fact, it seems impossible. You wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal. How am I supposed to defend this? I have the same question. Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with me. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Right? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Oh. Wow, she's so honest. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. I mean, of course, you're like 16 and you're gonna like become a forensics person in 3 years. That's pretty impressive. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. That's true. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, no way you can take this case. None. But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. Rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Client has confessed after. Case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of it. You know, like, this is kind of like, if he cares about his winning streak, she could be putting it in jeopardy since he hasn't lost yet. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. What's that look in Emma's eyes? Is a smart cookie? Yep. Yep. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. Alright, are we going to the parking lot now? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. It's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. Changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining. Me too. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay! So we're at... What's the underground parking lot? So this is the lot where it all happened? Looks like they're still investigating. I knew that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone! Keep up the good work! Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they're going to be my coworkers 3 years from now after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes? Crime does not stand out too much here, see? Hey there! Expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? That Gumshoe? No. Oh, wait, no. I was like, why is Gumshoe changed? What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them dog ties tied down, partner. The doggies. Mr. Marshall! Oh my god, don't shave all over the crime scene, what the heck? Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me. Yeah, I was like, Gumshoe changed accents, but never mind, I just thought maybe it was. Looky here, Bambina, I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. You're fixing to mess with what's ours. You'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? Yeah, I'm kinda confused. You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. That does not look safe for Senator, I know, right? Oh, this guy. Was that, Hombre? A friend of yours? Kind of. Part of. Yeah. He's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems? I can't believe he's dry shaving his face. I know, right? What the heck? I can't with him. Holy cow. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. Ah, that's not... How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Oh my god. Well, it has to be stuffed into pocket. Oh, okay, we have to see what's inside later. I'm called to duty already, and it might hinder age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she... Okay, now, look at the court record. Okay. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle. Oh, look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with a press of enter. Okay. Oh, is this the guy that died? This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID number 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Goodman's ID added to the court. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. Guess I've got to be on my toes from now. Aha! A ladder! That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. It all seems so horribly familiar. Look, a door! This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. You have to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? I feel like they'll be good friends, if you know what I mean. This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both, kind of a dual purpose. Aha! The theory of relativity. What's... I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright! Maybe, you know, was Mr. Relativity German, or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touched. I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? Hey, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. This wall's in our way. Got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. You have to see how it makes any difference either way. Oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. Drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. You'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drums to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. Any suspicious? Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You can see the whole parking lot from in there. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Huh? Hey, security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. I heard logic is out the window. Bet they don't have a test for common sense. Yeah. Let's, move. We can slide. There we go. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Whoa, partner. Looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. How much beard are you shaving? The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Yeah, scary. Did you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, little Philly's got a good nose on her. Want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please! No problem, partner. No time for vittles, anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the Prospector's office. Might just find you a crevasse you like. Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? One for that matter. That's tough. Look up Fiddle's Saloon Cerveza. Maybe we should check out the room 1202 High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. Great. Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you two all set? Us? Oh, I know her. I remember her. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. Why connect? You see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder. Stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me commit. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough-up queen, tell us what happened. Name is Angel Star. Go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Yipes, she means it. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday. Yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil to hunt. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening. And yesterday, they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a fart. Saying, there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Wow, don't confess about that. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, talk me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cop. That's a really bad nickname. I am sorry. That's you. Most heinous of all evil ones. The one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. And now I feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. See, Sky wield that knife, so... I flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? Sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ear, and the rhythmic beat of Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Sky? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of thin does she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, boxed lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. Then you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's trilobite lunch set. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Boyfriend? See the security room over there? Glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see. You're here anyway. I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis, not. Do you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Can I show her this? About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, lunch lady? Why? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? Okay, never mind. We can stop talking to her. I thought maybe she can confirm that it's that guy. Oh, okay, I'm not allowed to. Okay, let's just... Someone likes to steal sand. That looks like Edgeworth's suit. I wonder if this is Edgeworth's office. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. What a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look! It's a trophy or something here. Trophy? What, that shield? It takes real nerds to display stuff like that. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's do you? Voice. Hello, Edgeworth! Woo! I knew it was you. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once and... Right. Sister is the chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. Damn. I don't know. No, did I? No! It was just Mr. Wright here, he... Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? Oh no! Oh, she keeps digging! And she's suspect. What? Yeah, your car? I'll say one thing. She certainly can scream. Poor Lana. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we didn't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir! Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again. That didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. You better sell your car, man. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior skill. I can understand. But wait, what did you say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah, poor Edgeworth, for sure. To be honest. It's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Mouse Edgeworth. I have to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy! Huh. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life. Impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. I think it's funny. Toys? On Shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes. We first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was a murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. I wonder why he... Or they had access to his trunk. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. I would like to examine. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket? Right. Never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. I'm getting way too excited about it. I've been wondering, what the heck is it? It has a big K on it. Prosecutor. Oh, King of Prosecutors, huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor. What? So? So that K, that's... K stands for King? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. Prosecutors. And I'm like Employee of the Month, only better. Interesting. I wonder why that would be evidence. Work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. Yeah, nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. Polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just pick a gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. We'll sue you. Ah, yeah, you would. Oh my gosh. Why would you just take him without asking? Mr. Edward has such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. I don't believe it. He's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheeks from the seams. So cool! Sofa hair is cool? Wow, you just sound like you have a huge crush on him or something. That's kind of awkward. My, what an amazing bouquet! Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. I heard that name somewhere before. Beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh? Something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? I don't think so. Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out of this window, the fundamental impact of the ground would be... Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. You only have 3 seconds to try to save yourself. Ooh, cute! What a pretty tea set! I'd go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend! What an exquisitely splendid concoction! I think that's taken too far. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool. She did say that she's his... Whoa, these are all case files? Stacked up to the ceiling! There's even a ladder! Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Oh, Detective Gumshoe, of course. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Studying these reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him just putting bullets up on the ladder. Interesting that he knows that Edgeworth is afraid of heights. They seem pretty close for such. Hey, a chessboard! I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knight that surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. Promise, right? Edges surrounding a pawn of spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Are you sure it's nothing? Okay, maybe I'll go back to it. Hey, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. It's alright! Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, yeah, for sure, won't he? Sigh. I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty. Besides any vapor, I'm going to start getting depressed. Go with this. You. Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. She didn't even look at me. You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get a rich flavor like this. We pre-infused the leaves with steaming before brewing. I knew it, so that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite. The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Oh, it's against my policy to discuss evidence. Goofy. Oh, okay, okay. He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? Aren't we friends now? With Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning. Really? Even though it's your boss? Okay. So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes. Right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his ward for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for them. Maybe ask me more about yesterday? Yes, we can. You should tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder. Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. The ceremony was held at the police. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. That's when you got killed? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride themselves on our position, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. This is the parking stub from the parking lot. Wait, you're giving me evidence? Murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back? What? Right. I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. Edgeworth's lid blown. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir, but sir! I'm just following orders, sir! They told me to bring this to you! I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with us, sir. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. Oh, damn. Whimper. Oh, poor Officer Meekins. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and... Oh, poor guy. Right. Yes, sir? Yeah, he caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least.
Alright, it's our... Yeah, he's helping. What a nice... Phew! Finally here! Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me, that took almost 30 minutes by taxi. Traffic wasn't even that bad. Police department, huh? I've only ever been to the criminal affairs next door. Hold on. What's that? Yeah, I knew that was the mascot.
I think I got slapped though.
Disturbing, why does it undulate like that?
Oh wait, I know. This is the blue badger.
They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Though, he does seem familiar somehow.
Get the blue badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, he noticed me. Sure is running over here fast.
Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office, and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There is plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence is fake?
Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. Planet Sky's sister. Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister?
Just please investigate the case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way. You might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard by using words like fate.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue for us these days.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh, well, nothing, really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Whoa, really? Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do I mean this time?
Then, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. Never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into the criminals affair now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation now. Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Marshall.
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of crimes. It's unheard of, pal. I think... Got in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor's guy to do such a thing? But wait, I mean sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Find the knife use organized coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What happened?
Find out a little. Actually, I wonder if I can examine stuff.
I was wondering about that.
What? Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs, and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so I can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die. Okay. Seems like a waste, but I mean...
The badger faded to dance until...
Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried.
I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes.
They make a good pair.
So right, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
Panda? That was random.
Not that it has scientific proof, it's just a theory.
Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see?
What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? Usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know the space? If you do, dial 911.
You know, Mr. Wright, I always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human.
That's a point.
I always get excited when I come to a police station.
Why is that?
It just feels like I've jumped into a movie.
Oh.
You know, with all the police and criminals.
Well, I don't know if it's all that exciting.
Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust.
Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine, right now. Behind those doors, police drama in action.
How the thought feels exciting.
Banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice logo.
They'll be selling fingerprints.
I don't think it's that kind of campaign.
Probably wouldn't want a set at home. Except for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
Most families can figure that out with a little extra. As a detective, I had to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know it better than to go blabbing on about things I don't know about. No, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. I kinda wanted to present the ID to him, but then I was like, I wonder if they would take it away. I guess she would stop me though if I tried, right? And it doesn't work out. Detective Gumshoe? What can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. Whoa, now I remember! Bruce Goodman! He's the victim! That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
Tell us more. So, this ID card belongs to the victim? He was a detective, just like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
I think it's strange. I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence? Oh, Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but where does that chief prosecutor's guy call them out there? To the parking lot.
Let us confess.
Anything? I'll just keep them here. Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award, even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers must be because of the... He's in a tough spot. Again. Again? Well, it all started with the murder of the defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent!
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering, practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him!
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. No idea he was under a gun. Anyway, this latest case has started anew. People say the only reason he took the case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth's biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. Not officially on the case.
Thank you!
How aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? You met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Okay, thank you. I'll be surprised if this one. Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Oh, thank you. I guess I can. Oh, thank you, Dino. Try and move back to the underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here? Hello? Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminals' affairs too. What happened to the security guard? Oh, so he has 2 boyfriends? Is that what he's saying? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that lost its herd. Marshall. Strange cats put in charge of a crime scene.
There's something I wanted to ask you.
Me enough for crime, cold grave for men who've lost their daydream. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment.
He's asleep.
Well, should we show his hopeless case something catches him?
There's something that I wanted to ask you.
Okay, so he's not. I will present the thing. Mind reading this for me? This, I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog? He holding a birthday party or something. Huh? Look where it should say letter of introduction. It says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proof is from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Because I'd better let you in then.
Thank you, officer.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't sure what the AA was, though.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Reminds me.
Hey, wait a second. Isn't that a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Break out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hoot nanny.
Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore. Will he talk now? Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right?
Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale. He means a witness, Miss Angel Star. One stab to the chest. Fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Oh! Thank you. Well, I did not even, like, get the abbreviation. Okay, and then I read Marvel? That was the other game that you recommended? I don't think I have it in my library, so I'd have to look that up. I did have a Marvel game from, like, that was given to me for free when I bought my Intel thing, though. But that was a while back. I don't know if I still have the down.
Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prospector Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with.
But my sister caught the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot?
So it seems. Like calling in an armed man to a shootout at high noon. Oh, interesting. Okay, I will make a note of that. Thanks for the recommendation. Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the time. And letting your like, facial hair fall over the crime. Okay.
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
Uh-oh. Dun dun dun. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Wow, this guy's cocky. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief. Just, he don't realize it yet. If Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? That's harsh. Okay, now we can investigate the car, right? Whoops. This looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belongs to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Check it out? Right, let's check it out.
This phone's still on the redial screen. Dial? Mr. Wright? This phone's keeping a record of all the calls you've made and received. Just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just, you never know people from your gender. Oh, ouch.
Exactly, thank you, Kettle Count. That is what I was freaking about earlier. He's just like shaving his beard left and right and getting hair all over the place, and I have no idea why he... I bet you that's why he got downgraded from like detective to like whatever he is now. Whatever, let's check this phone out. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last.
That's self. A defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the buttons. Hey, that song! I know that!
Steel Samurai? Hey, what's going on over there? Ah, oh, so sorry. See you, partner. You pressed for dial on that phone, didn't you? Well, yeah.
Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky.
What? It's my sister's?
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. What are those new fangled ringtones? Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. Oh, that's what I thought. I was like, is that a coincidence? Yeah, that would be a peak cell phone design. It kind of looks like the stuff that we used to use back in the day. I hope you're not lying. I shoot you for that in Texas, partner. What? Shoot first, ask questions later? Oh, I've been set at the raft of the Lone Star Patrolman.
A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors.
Defense attorneys are relegated to B block.
I dream of the day when I will be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright.
I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. Dang, what is she suggesting? What's this? Looks like a note of some sort.
Look, something's written on it.
Right, let's see. 67S12. Name printed on the paper about that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so? What does it mean, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
That's yourself. For deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
That's true. I mean, flip phones are making a comeback now, but like a little bit more high tech. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
You're a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn.
Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks.
It's rope, is it?
Yep, they laid it in outline of the victim's body.
So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
I've got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. The block is through there. That's where visitors.
I can see the lunch line car over there, far in the distance.
Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking.
Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy?
Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine.
So, there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edward himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall.
Yeah, Bambina?
How can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will, someone's up to something here. But who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth has been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
The rumors are just rumors, aren't they?
Yeah, that makes sense with the timeline. I was wondering, because I know the game itself was 2001, but I wasn't sure if this case was, like, much older.
These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
You follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Sky.
What? Sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. That's not a secret at all. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth?
So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we've got some clues. I have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So, you think we'll be okay?
Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. Says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma?
Yes?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What?
It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The one that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours.
Oh, you lied!
Oh, no. 5:15, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
I hung up right away.
I see. Added this case as a book. Why it's so long? Second longest case in the entire series. Yeah, I can see that. Probably the longest case was the Edgeworth one. A detective is murdered and the suspect is a top prosecutor in the district. Is it? They did add a little bit more, like looking at like your evidence and like stuff, so maybe it is a little bit harder. I got a bad feeling about this. Like maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Oh, interesting. I wonder why. Pretty sure. Do it again.
There. Okay, I'll see if I can do it. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr.? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. Sometimes I wonder why they do that. I believe in you, sis! So right, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to the trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. This guy, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between them. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. First trial without Faye helping. No one's going to bail me out this time. Okay. Alright. Let me just turn this off. Someone just woke up, so I guess she'll be joining us for a little bit, won't you? Maybe? Anyways, let's see how fast I can go through. If not, then we'll call it a day. It is getting quite late. I'll be alone in there, so I have to discover the truth all by myself. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Trying to touch my keyboard? No, it's okay. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in the courtroom since his... I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. Oh, you call it? Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Okay, maybe I will call it then, because if it takes too long, then we'll be here for a while. Okay, you're right. If you guys are okay, then we shall reconvene on a different day. The case. That's fair. Thank you guys for tuning in and doing the investigation. Hopefully we can do good on this trial tomorrow. This is like the key part that can get hard, but yeah. As for announcements, Tuesday we can join Dino for Atelier Ryza if she is free to stream. Is it 10 hours long? Oh my gosh. Okay. I did tell my friend that potentially it could take me like 3 streams to do so probably then it will take 3 streams. But that's okay. It's a good case. I remember when I accidentally played this case first when I borrowed it from Dino. It was fun, but I don't remember the details of it. I just know the lunch lady was a liar. That's all I remember. And I remembered her face when I caught her lies, so who knows, maybe things will start coming back to me for next week. But anyways, yeah, continuing announcements. I think if Pika is free on Saturday, then she will be continuing Hello Kitty Adventures. And then hopefully for next week, he will continue this case here. But otherwise, thank you so much again for tuning in once again. I hope you guys have a good night and a good rest of the week. I'll see you all when I see you all, okay? Bye!